You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. 45 degrees going up to a high of 50 degrees, and it's going to be pretty dry. So today is going to be a family show, y'all. Here's the funny thing. I got to do the horoscopes, but guess what happened? You got your phone? This is going to be a family show. My family right now is going through a hit. We have a coronavirus, and we had been trying to. The matriarch of our family, which is my mom, you know, she's fighting for her life right now. So I really do appreciate all your prayers and your love and your support for praying for her and praying for all of us, you know, and that she's getting better. She's doing okay. She's stable. And so, you know, I said, you know, this is going to be a family show. And because honestly, I have it. My husband has it. My poor brother over there, he has it. The daughters and the babies, not so much, but everybody else does. Now, what happened was we think we kind of figured out where it all started from, and I think that's the crazy part because we were trying to figure out, well, what happened? How did this happen? We thought we were safe. Coming to find out that somebody at the baby school, 2 people had it, and it made sense when everybody that picked the baby up has it. So it's like, okay. So the nurse told my daughter that 9 times out of 10, that's where it comes from. It comes from the baby. Because the babies are asymptomatic. Now the baby's fine. She's fine. She's happy. She's sitting here right now looking at us, you know, and we're trying to get through this thing. So and it makes sense. It makes sense. So, but we're praying. We're praying that everybody is you know, we're gonna make it through. I gotta tell you though, I had a rough day this day. I had a rough morning. I woke up around. It must have been around probably around 5 o'clock. I had an episode where I felt like I needed to throw up, and I couldn't. It wouldn't come up. It was awful, and I had never had that before. So I don't know what that was, but it felt terrible. So you know that's what's going on right now. So my daughter's here in the kitchen. We're doing the show from the kitchen with masks and gloves on, so we look crazy, but still she's not showing any symptoms. So we gotta protect her and the baby. And Trina, she's downstairs, and my husband is here. Say good morning.
Good morning, Gwinnett.
Good morning, Gwinnett. So this is a family show. Right? I don't have a bunch of news for you. I am going to do the horoscopes. Before I do the horoscopes, I want to give a shout-out birthday to Adam Perez. That's Georgia's son. Happy birthday, Adam. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. He's in Texas. Enjoy your day, my friend. He's a good kid. Well, he's a grown man now. He was a kid when I met him. He was a little kid when I met him, actually. Now he's a grown man. Probably about a grown man. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, December the 30th. And yeah, you're going to hear background noises because my baby's over there talking. My daughter's cooking breakfast. And me and my husband are sitting over here with gloves and masks on looking crazy. But, hey, you got to do what you got to do. And we're going to talk about what we've experienced with COVID since we've had it and some of the things you may want to look out for. All right, but before we do that, let's go ahead and do our horoscopes. All right, we're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Avoid any intimate involvements with co-workers or employers. Family members will not be happy with the amount of time you are spending away from home. You will be able to make favorable changes in your living quarters. Okay,
COVID come through. He home, y'all.
Okay, so this is what I deal with on a regular basis. Like when I ain't shut off in the studio, this is what happens. We either dancing and TikToking or something. This is what normally happens. Because remember, I told y'all I got a house full of people. But anyway, Aries, avoid getting involved. Bless you. Yeah, involvement block. Listen, don't get involved with your coworkers, Aries. Don't do it. You got to work with those people. I told you I had one of them situations. It's not a good thing. Taurus, look before you leap. You can make headway in the workforce if you put your mind to it. This could be the cause of dispute that may relate in estrangement. Yeah, look before you leap. Yeah, because this could be the cause. This could be the cause of any disputes. I wish I could see my baby. Can Gia have some? Okay, I'll get it in a minute. She's giving me some breakfast, y'all. Gemini, help those incapable of taking care of their personal affairs. Favors will be offered readily. You may want to have a heart-to-heart talk with a close and trusted friend. Yeah, help somebody, Gemini, who needs some help. If you can help them because they need help with their personal affairs, show them some love and give them some help. You know what I'm saying? Favors is going to be your good deed or get a good deed. Don't do it just to get a good deed, though. Just do it because it's good to do. Cancer. You can receive recognition for a job well done. Get involved in physical activities that will stimulate you. You can make money if you get involved in real estate deals.
Damn.
Okay, Cancer.
Okay, Cancer.
That's my daughter. She a Cancer, y'all. She's going to get into some real estate dealings. So I think I told y'all the story about the real estate thing. Like, we got a friend. He was here. As a matter of fact, he was here Christmas. Lord have mercy.
Oh, God.
I hope the man go get tested. And we were so sure that we were so well protected because we were up until that one little simple thing. Till everybody in our circle always wear masks, always wear gloves. We know that, but that failed us. But anyway, he was here, the real estate guru, is a family friend. He was here for Christmas, and he had talked to my daughter about this real estate thing. That he told her, this is where your money's gonna come from. This is gonna make you a millionaire in 6 months. And he went through this whole thing, and I sat there and watched my daughter. She like kind of slid down on the floor when he was talking, and I was saying to myself, she's not gonna do that. And so he was like, I'm telling you, this is where the money is. So he had all these things, and so the next day she said, yeah, I'm not doing that. And it was funny because I was expecting him to ask us, because he told us 9 times out of 10 people are not going to do what I tell them to do. And she's like, I'm not doing that. So anyway, I just wanted to share that again with you guys. Leo, go directly to the source if you want to know exactly what's been going on. Romance will unfold if you take trips or get together with friends. Make any decisions you have to in order to avoid feeling unsettled. Yeah. Go directly to the source. Listen, don't try to get it from nobody else. You got a question today, Leo? Go to the source. Don't ask nobody else. Don't ask them. Virgo, you can make money through real estate or by using your head when it comes to personal investments. You can make new friends who will let you know how valuable you are. You can make excellent purchases today. All right, you got a lot of good things going on for you today, Virgo. New friends, make some money, and people going to let you know just how good and excellent you are. All right? All right, so listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noda Shaw and Micah Tyson. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever after. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen, and we're gonna pick it up with Libra. Ferret out information that will hold them responsible. Don't agree to make any of those cosmetic alterations you've been considering. Your creative input will be appreciated by your boss. Okay, so your boss is looking at your creative input, so you're gonna get some appreciation for that. Scorpio, you will have to control the way you feel. Confusion at an emotional level will cause you to make wrong decisions concerning your personal life. Clear up domestic chores that have been remained undone for some time. Clean up your house. Listen, New Year's Eve is tomorrow. You hear my baby? New Year's Eve tomorrow. You know how that old-fashioned clean up everything, don't let New Year's catch you with dirty clothes and all that. And normally we have hog malls on New Year's Eve. I ain't gonna have that this year, because we can't go out the house and get none. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do with myself? All right, Sagittarius, you need to make things better. Be creative in your pursuits. Someone you live with will be quite unreasonable today. All right, you're going to have some people that you live with today, Sagittarius, that's going to be unreasonable. But be creative in your pursuits. Whatever you do, use your creativity today. Capricorn, maybe it's time to look into ways that you can improve your health. Be aware that you don't get anything for nothing. Try to be precise in your communications. Right. You don't get anything for nothing. Just don't happen. Aquarius, you can make headway if you share your intentions with someone you care about. Efforts made to improve yourself will turn out to your satisfaction. You can have quite the romantic adventure if you take time to get to know your mate all over again. All right, listen, this could be the time for you to take some time to get to know your mate all over again. You want to get to know me all over again?
See, I'm doing that already.
Yeah, the sick side of me. And my fellow fish Pisces, those you live with may be experiencing problems. Who you telling? Who are you telling? Be sure to think twice before you say something that may hurt your partner's feelings. No. You may be looking through rose-colored glasses. I'm looking through my regular glasses right now. That's the only way I can see. So listen, fish, I don't know about you, but, be careful that you may say something that's going to hurt your partner's feelings. Because remember what I always say. Before you say it, think about it. Because once it come out your mouth, you can't take it back. I don't care how sorry you are. You can't take it back once it's out your mouth. All right? All right, so listen, guys. That's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. I ain't got no news for you. This is a family show today, so you got my family here. And we talking about our ordeal right now with COVID and how it is really affecting our family right now. Honestly, y'all, just for me to talk this much right now, it's hard. Like, I feel like I'm almost struggling to talk a little bit. Like, it's hard for me to breathe a little bit. So it's kind of crazy. And I think I'm at day number. I'm supposed to be at day number 8. And after day number 10, you're supposed to feel better. But I don't. Unless I have a miraculous turnaround in like the next 48 hours, I don't think that's gonna be the case. Because I feel like I feel worse every day. Like this morning, I had an episode where my husband, he heard me in there gasping because it was like, I had to throw up, but nothing would come up. That has never happened before. And now I just feel so tired, I want to lay down and go back to sleep. So, and here's the thing. I've lost like 12 pounds. What about you?
Lost about 10.
10. So how has this experience been for you?
It feels like you got the flu with bad body aches. It's like a real bad cold.
Yeah. My brother is he's not him and my husband are not having really bad symptoms, but he's having anxiety issues.
And I'm not having any of that.
And my daughter's not having any symptoms.
I just have a stuffy nose when I wake up. And that's it. And then it goes away after that.
See?
And I have my taste, I have my smell, and everything. I have no body aches, I'm not coughing, no chest congestion, nothing.
None of that stuff. I don't have chest congestion. I think I have it, but it's not like you can hear it. It's kind of just like there. And like when I take a deep breath, I feel it in my throat, like pain, and a little bit in the top of my chest. But the primary care doctor has set up a Zoom call with us today at 5 o'clock. so she can tell us the next step. Now, we've been taking prednisone and azithromycin and
antibiotics.
That's the azithromycin.
Oh.
And we've been as soon as we started feeling bad, we called her and she prescribed us that medication and the baby's eating a lemon, y'all. She like lemon, and she's sitting there eating it like it's nothing, like it's an orange. No, but you eating it. She like, no, but you're eating a lemon. She prescribed. Okay, she prescribed. Look at her. I wish I could see her face. She's a. No. Ooh, it's worse. She prescribed us the azithromycin, prednisone, and she prescribed us a cough medicine. And then for me, she prescribed me a yeast pills just in case I had a yeast infection. And so, and it was like this one little pill because she said because of the antibiotics, sometimes you get a yeast infection. And that's the same stuff she prescribed to my mom. So my mom had all this stuff right before she took a turn for the worse. And so now she is in the ICU unit. She's on a vent, but she's doing okay, they said. They said she had a good night. And I talked to her yesterday, and she nodded her head, which made me happy. And I was telling her she got to come home, and she said, okay. So she nodded her head about that. And they were telling us that they start to wean her off the vent when her oxygen intake is 30. And then they start to wean her off. Right now, they're giving her 65 unit. It dropped down from 75 to 65. And when it gets down to like around 30, they start to wean her off of the ventilator. So we just need you guys to keep her in prayer. Keep us all in prayer as we beat this thing. And let me tell you, it's something serious. Like right now, I feel so tired right now. And I didn't feel like this yesterday. I didn't feel tired yesterday. I was dancing around and everything and, just feeling good because I had got good news about my mom. And, the nurse put the phone to her ear and let me talk to her. And she said she nodded her head, so I felt great. And I slept good. But then I woke up this morning around 5 o'clock and I had this really bad episode where I just felt like I just need to throw up and nothing would come out. So this is a weird kind of situation. So, my husband said he don't know how we did it because, you work in pharmaceutical.
Yep.
And so he was never really quarantined like the rest of us. So when this whole thing jumped off, I made everybody stay in the house. Like, we ain't going nowhere. We staying in this house. And they used to get tired of me talking about, listen, we ain't going nowhere. And when they did go out, I had to have your mask on. And nobody stayed out for long periods of time. We just ran out and ran back in. And this is why it was so stressful, not really understanding how we could have got exposed until the whole school situation. So, Dominique, you want to tell us about the school situation and what the nurse told you?
So, give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get the baby some water. So, back on the 18th, I got an email from the school saying that one of the pre-K students contracted COVID, and they were going to continue with school because it wasn't in my daughter's class. So I went ahead and picked her up and everything, and everything was fine. She still wasn't showing any symptoms or anything like that, so I wasn't concerned until about, I want to say for me, New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve, yeah. What do you want? I just kind of felt sluggish that day. I was hot. I just didn't feel like myself. But, I thought, okay, well, maybe that was just, I don't know, it was just something happening. But once I took a nap, I woke back up, I was fine. Now, I know with the daycare, they were just checking temperatures when the kids were going in. As far as the administrators, they were doing the same thing. But now, kind of looking back at the situation, I think that what they should start doing is actually being frequently tested like the basketball players were, or any of those people, because they are with multiple children, different families and things like that. So I feel like that'll be best practice going forward for them. As of right now, the daycare is closed because one of the administrators tested positive on the 22nd. So, as far as the experience for that whole situation, I mean, that's pretty much how that goes. Once again, the baby, she's probably sneezed maybe 3 or 4 times, and she's not showing anything, like that. And when I spoke with the nurse this morning, she stated that kids are usually asymptomatic. So, you know, if your child is going to daycare, and I'm talking about the younger ones, not your older kids, because they're pretty much going to get sick like us for the most part. But the babies, like the infants, are your main concern to make sure they're not having any fevers or anything like that. As far as like toddlers and things like that, they're way more asymptomatic than anybody else. So, you know, if you have a toddler that's, you know, that's at home and they've been in any type of daycares or anything like that, you definitely want to get them tested, especially if you're showing any signs. And she did state that they will test her, but because we're all positive for the most part, she is the root.
Wow.
So, and especially because she's not showing any symptoms. So 9 times out of 10, she is the root to everybody being sick.
And you know, it's so funny because I was trying to understand, like, you know, we've always been so careful, and I was trying to understand. Okay, so well, how did see if it was just my husband and I? Well, we know we give my mother dinner all the time and bring her water. You know, we walk and do stuff for her all the time. So it was like, okay, well, if we got exposed, we could see how we could possibly have exposed her because we're always doing something in her room and things like that. I couldn't understand my brother though. I'm like, okay, so how did he get exposed? And then when the nurse told Dominique about the baby, it made sense because everybody picked his love up on the baby. My brother came over here and picked it right up and hugged on it and loved on her, and we all do that. So she go to Pop all the time. She come to me. She get in the bed with us. So yeah, it made sense. And my brother was like, that makes so much sense. It explains everything. So, you know, so what we're saying is, you know, be careful. If you have children in daycare, you know, they test for temperature, but that's not even, none of us had a temperature.
It's not a clear indicator only because even with my grandmother, she didn't have a temperature before she went to the hospital. So it's not a clear indicator that's what's going on.
Yeah.
And everybody's symptoms are different. My parents, yeah, they're sick. You know, my mom, she's outside of my grandmother, her and my sister have probably been the worst off outside of my grandmother. Me, you will barely even know. So yeah. It's like you really have to, you know, it could feel like a head cold. It can feel like a stuffy nose or allergies. So you just have to be mindful and pay attention to what's going on. But once again, I would say, you know, I would advise everybody to get tested, you know, just for themselves and their families.
And I didn't have a temperature. Franklin didn't have a temperature. My brother didn't have a temperature. None of us had a temperature. Up until yesterday, I had my taste. Now I don't have it. It's gone, which is kind of weird because it was fine the day before, and then yesterday I couldn't taste a thing. I was like, okay, this is crazy. So that is gone. And then I didn't feel tired this morning. I feel like somebody ran me over, and I feel like, you know, my
that's to be expected.
Yeah.
Because my friend, my daughter's godmother actually, she has asthma really bad, and her family, they all have COVID as well. And she just got out of the hospital maybe about 2 days ago from being in there. I want to say about 2 weeks. And she was saying you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. That's just what comes with COVID itself. So, you know, yeah, one day you may be jumping for joy and the next day you may be completely down. Yeah. So it is to be expected until, you know, you've pretty much conquered it.
Yeah. So you got to be careful, guys. Like, you know, I talked about this a lot during the show before this whole thing kicked off with my family once again. We know a little bit more about it now. We praying for my mom to just make a full recovery and come home. But this is rough. And the crazy thing is that you could feel fine 1 minute and the next minute you feel like crap. Like, I can't wait to go lay down right now. Like, I feel so tired. I just want to lay down and go to sleep. Here's the other thing, the weight loss. Like, it's been, 5 days?
Yeah.
5 days, and I've lost like 12 pounds. My brother said he's lost a lot of weight. My husband lost about 10 pounds. That's another thing. Like, that's because you don't have any appetite and you can't taste nothing. So it's weird. Like, you know, so you're not hungry, but you got to eat because you got to keep your strength up. You can't drink. They don't want you to drink stuff that's cold. So everything needs to be room temperature or hot. We drank hot ginger tea last night, which was actually pretty good. Now, you know how strong ginger is, and I couldn't even taste the ginger. That's how strong, and ginger is strong. So we had hot ginger tea with lemon and honey. So it's all these little things, that we know now. So if you have to go out, just stay safe. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett. Well, with my family. Stay tuned.
Sure, we had fun tonight. You and me felt alright. But it's time you pick up your phone. You won't be worth my while. Me and you won't work out. Pick it up, pack it up, get a cab and go. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I ain't got room for love. I don't need stars above. All I need is my precious space. Yeah. Why you so serious? Can't you just be mine for a night, my love? Take it off, put it on, let me on your way. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I've been too hurt before. I've been through hell and more. So I hold on to hold on to my heart. I've been alone before. This way I won't get bored. So I hold on to my heart. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up for nobody. I just keep it to myself. I've been too hurt before. I've been through hell and more. So I hold on to hold on to my heart. I've been alone before. This way I won't get bored. So hold on to hold on to my heart.
So, welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the rundown of what's going on in with my family in COVID right now. So my husband's sitting up here with these gloves on, right? And his hands are so big to the gloves, they're squeezing. It looks so crazy. It looks like some kind of deformity. So listen, so you were supposed to go back to work because he's been on vacation.
January 4th, yeah.
So now what does that look like now?
I'll probably be out another week after that. And I have to test negative, I think, once or twice.
So I know you work in a highly clean place because you do pharmaceutical. What happens when somebody at your job tests positive?
They'll go around and try to find out. They'll look on the cameras and see who was exposed to that person, who works with them, or who was even around them. And then that person actually has to also go out and get tested and can't come back until they're test negative.
Now, the baby came home on the 18th. When did you go on vacation?
17th.
The 17th. So the baby was exposed. So that means you could have exposed somebody.
Yeah, that's why when HR called me this morning, they asked me questions of, who worked around me on the 17th.
So now they have to go around and let everybody know. And then what do those people? They have to go home and be quarantined?
Right now, how the rules go, because the rules changed from in the beginning. Before, they would have to go get tested right away. Now, if they're not having any kind of symptoms or anything, they're okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, preferably that nobody was exposed and come down with any of the symptoms. But you see how this thing spread, y'all? Like, it went from the baby going to school with a teacher and an administrator and a kid was exposed to coming home and then exposing all of us, to my husband going to work and possibly exposing some of his coworkers, to my brother going to the football game, possibly exposing some of them people, him going to the gym with my nephew and exposing his family. It's crazy. And then we had a gathering on Christmas and we exposed everybody. It's crazy. So prayerfully nobody else tests positive who were here on Christmas with us. Because we, and it's the funny thing, it's the same people that we always get together with, because we've been so careful not to, to wear the mask and wear the gloves and do all these things, and that one little thing has changed our lives for this right here. So anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'm tired right now, and trying to just stay on point right now. I'm having a little bit of trouble. So I just want to say thank you for listening to us. Thank you for listening to our story this morning. Thank you for praying for my mom and myself, my husband, my brother, and the rest of my family and friends for our safety and healing. I thank you and love you so much for that. And listen, you guys stay safe out there. This thing is nothing to play with. Nothing at all. My family right now is going through it once again. We went through this at the beginning of the year with my uncle and with our friend Bruce. Who they both passed away. Now we just praying that my mom make a full recovery. And she's doing good. So please keep her in your prayers. Keep her lifted up. Please keep us all in your prayers and keep us lifted up. I'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. We're going to talk about what's your goal for 2021. Because it's about to be 2021 in 2 days. Right? 2 days. So listen, thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world. You spent the last 35 minutes with me. And I appreciate you. Me and my family. This was a family show today. You spent the last 35 minutes with us. And I appreciate you and love you to life for that. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Stay safe out there. Keep your mask on. Keep your gloves on. Watch your kids. Until next time, y'all. Make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.